جمال الوجود بذكر الإله وتصفو الحياة بنور هدى جمال الوجود بذكر الإله وتصفو الحياة بنور هدى وتطلب نفس له طاعة ويبلغ سعد إلى منتهى.
Aisha radiallahu anha reports that Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam said something to the effect, "O Aisha, if modesty were a person, it would have been a righteous person, and if lewdness and obscenity were a person, it would have been an evil person." Feeling insecure and out of place is a normal part of adolescence. While Western culture greatly advocates self-esteem and self-confidence, Islam teaches us the virtue of modesty and shyness. It may seem difficult to reconcile the two in this modern era, but the correct environment and upbringing can go a long way in shaping a young person to be both modest and self-confident. It is Wednesday morning, and after procrastinating for another day, Sarah finally gives in to her mother's persistence and goes to school. She is aware of all the stares and whispers she gets from the other kids as she enters the English classroom with her hair and legs covered, and it makes her feel uncomfortable and out of place. The bell rings and the teacher stands up to address the class.
Good morning, class. I want you all to settle down now and take out your Shakespeare set work. As I'm sure you've all noticed, that is, if you've even bothered to look at the textbooks you've been issued, we'll be studying Hamlet. This is your first English class for the year, and you're already complaining? Ah, I see. We have a new student in the class. Come up and introduce yourself, young lady.
Sarah is mortified at the thought of having to speak up in front of a class full of girls and boys that she has never met before. Blushing to the roots of her hair, she stands up and walks hesitantly to the front of the classroom.
Hi, I'm Sarah Raja.
What type of a name is Sarah?
A very old-fashioned one.
Come on, kids. Give Sarah a chance to introduce herself nicely. So, where did you school before coming to Rosewood, Sarah?
I was at Southville Islamic School.
That explains the heavy Indian accent.
Don't be mean, Yusra. That's great, Sarah. I've heard that Southville is one of the forerunners for top matric results in the province.
Ma'am, living in Southville is like living...
Yes, I've heard that. They have load shedding every day, even if it isn't registered on the schedule, and water shedding all the time.
Must have been horrible living there, Sarah. No wonder you moved to the north.
Actually, I liked Southville.
That's probably because you didn't know any better.
You came to Rosewood. Here you don't have to keep your scarf on like some dawdy old lady. You can let your head down, girl. I mean, like, literally.
Come on, kids. That's enough. Sarah, I can see you're looking a bit flustered in front of this rowdy bunch who speak their minds. I don't blame you for feeling intimidated. Take your seat and you can come up and tell us a bit more about yourself once you've settled in.
Miss Hooper continues with the lesson, while the kids continue to glance at Sarah and mutter to each other under their breath. Sarah is ashamed and embarrassed, but she keeps her head down and pays attention to what the teacher is saying. As soon as the bell rings, she bolts from her desk. But before she can go and hide out in the girls' bathroom, she's stopped in the passageway by a white boy who follows her out of the classroom.
Sarah, right? A beautiful name.
The others think it's outdated.
Oh, don't mind them. Their group always feels intimidated when a new girl enters their domain, especially one as pretty as you. Oh goodness, am I making you feel uneasy, Sarah? Don't be shy. I'm only teasing. Come on, I'll walk you to your next class.
No. You don't need to do that. I'll be fine.
Oh, don't be silly, I'm just guiding you to your next class, so you don't get lost.
No, my father would never.
Oh, I get it. You come from one of those conservative families. You worried about what your parents would think if they know you're talking to a boy. let alone one who isn't from the same faith.
Well, I suppose.
Ugh, it's fine, Sarah. They're never gonna know you walked to class with me. Anyways, it's completely normal in the school for boys and girls to be friends. Sometimes it's a little bit more hectic than that, though.
Sarah is troubled by David's words, but she pushes her doubts aside when the bell rings to signal the beginning of the next class. Since she hasn't had time to orient herself on the whereabouts of her math class, she agrees to walk there with David.
Hello?
Salam, Tess. It's me. I was just calling to check if you are at home.
Of course I am.
Okay, good. Listen, the guy from the moving company just called, right? And he said the truck should arrive at the house just after 1 p.m. today. Is that fine?
What are you talking about, Zaid?
Remember, I told you we'll bring our lounge and dining room sets with us from the house in Southville?
You must be joking, Zaid. I told you I wanted to buy new furniture when we moved, and you agreed.
Yeah, I know. I just thought it would make our lives easier. Plus, you do know that we have so many expenses with the move. At the moment, there isn't much money for new furniture, Dad.
But your first month's salary will come in soon, and you'll be earning more than double what you earned at that old job. So I don't see why we can't just take out a loan until then.
Tess, I really don't want us to get involved in interest. Can't we just,
There's somebody at the door, Zaid. We'll discuss this later.
Tasneem clicks her phone off and goes to open the door, pleasantly surprised to see her friend Anisa standing on her front stoop. She invites her in and shows her around. Anisa is thoroughly impressed at the Raj's beautiful new house. Tasneem makes her a cup of tea and they sit down in the kitchen for a chat.
Wow! Tasneem, this house is absolutely stunning! You are so lucky to have found something like this. And I'm sure it must have cost a fortune.
Of course it did. You know how expensive everything is here in the north. Just this morning I went to the fruit shop and I was horrified at the price of vegetables.
Definitely. And you should see how pricey the halal butcher is here. That's why I still do my grocery shopping in Southville when I go for aqua class.
Really? I think I'll just shop here. It's such an effort going all the way to Southville for groceries. Speaking of aqua, though, I think I'm going to have to quit, Anisa. I just don't have the time.
You can come with me. Although actually, apart from wanting to see your new house, that's the reason I'm here.
What do you mean?
I wanted to ask if you'd be interested in joining our Pilates class. We have 1 year for the ladies only.
I've never done Pilates before. Is it difficult?
It's not too tough. Actually, the real reason I joined the class is because of the instructor. Ooh, Tess, you have to see him. He's this really good-looking guy. His name is Riza, but everyone calls him Risky.
I'm married, Anisa. I don't need to look at any other men, no matter how good-looking they are. And why do they call him Risky?
Well, I'm not sure, but I think it's because he's known for all these amazing challenges where you have to put your body to the max, like triathlons and bungee jumping and white river rafting.
I don't think Zaid will be happy with me attending a fitness class run by a male instructor.
Since when has Zaid ever had a say in what you do? Besides, Risky Riza is actually quite a pious character. He allows us to be fully covered while doing the session, and he starts every lesson with a short tafsir sessions, so you won't have to even find a tafsir group to join. Imagine how much time you would save by combining tafsir and fitness, Tasneem.
You've sold me on it, Anisa. Okay, send me the details and we can go together. Now let me show you this picture of a lounge suite that I found online.
Oh! Is that the one you posted on your Instagram page?
Did you finally download Instagram?
Oh, and it's, yes, and it's absolutely amazing. I find tons of ideas on it every day. I see your page gets quite a lot of likes, especially all the furniture and decor pics you post.
What do you expect? Even though I don't work any longer, I still keep up with all the interior decorating trends in the industry.
Are you expecting a delivery, Tasneem? Sounds like a truck outside.
Ugh, that must be the truck Zaid sent with our old furniture.
Oh, but I thought you said you were getting new furniture.
Of course I am. I'm just going to tell these guys to put the old stuff in the storeroom in the back, and then I'll advertise it and sell it on Gumtree.
But won't Zaid be angry if you do that?
Who cares? I'm the boss in this house. Zaid promised me new furniture, and I'm going to make sure he lives up to that promise.
Later that evening, the Raja family is gathered around the supper table, having a discussion about their day.
Where's Dayan?
He said he'll be home late. He went to his friend Fuad's house. It's just us and the girls for supper.
Fuad? Oh, but he's not...
He's not what?
Oh, nothing. It's his school friend.
How was your first day, Sarah? I'm sure it must have gone well after your performance over the past 2 days.
Actually, it was horrible. I never want to go back to that school again.
It couldn't have been that bad, Sarah.
It was worse than you can imagine, Debbie. From the first period, the kids were in my class, made fun of my name, the way I dress, and my accent. I hate it there.
I also feel out of place with my pants and scarf.
Don't be ridiculous, Sarah. You've just been there for a day. You need to give it a chance.
I just know it's going to get worse.
Don't be so negative, Sarah. You'll get used to it eventually. We can't find you another school around here anyway, because I've already paid for your school fees for the term.
Don't be so harsh with her, Tasneem. Sarah, give it a chance. Inshallah, it will get better.
Didi, I managed to make 2 new friends today.
That's good. Tasneem, did the truck deliver our furniture? I don't see it in the house yet.
They did deliver it, but I told you I'm not putting that ugly old furniture in this beautiful new house. I left it all in the storeroom at the back, and I put it up for sale on Gumtree.
But Tasneem, we can at least use it for now.
Who on earth is at the door now? It's almost Maghrib time. Z, go and see who's there.
Azzy said she might come and stay the night. Tonight.
Zaid, why didn't you tell me your sister's coming?
Terry didn't know. I told her to come and spend the night when I spoke to her earlier, and she said she might just do that.
Assalamu alaikum. How's it, guys? I thought I'd surprise you all with a visit.
Azifoy, I'm so excited to see you.
Where's Abba? Did you drive her yourself, Aziza?
Abba's at home. Don't stress. Zaid, he's fine. His friend Uncle Abu came to spend the evening with him, so I thought I'd come and visit you lot. I hope you don't mind me if I stay over, Tasneem.
Well, no, but you could have warned me in advance. I would have prepared supper for you and got the spare room bed made up for you.
You know I'm easy. I'll have whatever you guys are having, and I'll sleep in Zinira's room with her.
Yay! Ooh, can we have a pajama party like we used to in Southville?
Of course, why not? Anyway, how's it going? Are you guys all settled in? Abba said the removal truck was there today to pick up some of your furniture, but I don't see it in the house.
No, we
decided to leave it in the storeroom for the moment. Zaid said we'll be getting new furniture for this house, so I'm not going to be using the old stuff.
Oh, so then why did you have it transported all the way here?
Aziza, let it go. Now, tell me, what have you and Abba been up to this week?
Well, I've been at Madrasa most of the day. Poor Dada is so bored without you kids that he's taken it upon himself to learn to cook from YouTube videos.
Really? What has he made so far?
Well, he made a rice dish that was an absolute disaster. Even the cat refused to eat it. So we had to throw the whole thing out. But yesterday he cooked a pasta that wasn't half bad, so we had it for supper. I think he'll get better with practice.
I can't believe your father is learning to cook. When I was there, he couldn't even warm his food himself.
Poor Dada. I feel so bad that he has to find things like to fill in his time because we're not there.
Zaid's cooking isn't the only thing he's taken up, though.
What do you mean?
Abba's contacted a matchmaker to find himself a suitable wife. He's decided that he needs to get married again.
What? Abba wants to get married?